Good morning, everyone. If I could ask you to please stand. Graduates, please take your seats. You may be seated. Loudly. Welcome to the 8th grade graduation ceremony for the class of 2026. Before we begin, just a couple of housekeeping items. We know that your phones play a lot of different roles today, but taking calls should not be one of them. So please silence your phone, turn them on to Do Not Disturb or airplane mode. We also request that there's no flash photography today during the ceremony. Each graduate will be provided with a photo receiving their diploma. A lei exchange for the graduates will take place outside after the ceremony in the front of the theater. As a reminder, we ask that you wear your mask during the entirety of the ceremony, and please join us for graduation refreshments that will be available on the front porch of the school. Welcome families, friends, colleagues, directors, and remote viewers. We still have those, yes? We are gathered to celebrate the class of 2026, our 8th grade class. Before I get started, I wanted to mahalo a few people who've been critical in making today happen. First are Ms. Higgins, Ms. Smith, and Mr. Palimas, the 8th grade advisors. They've worked hard to plan every detail of today and to ensure that we were all ready. Mr. Cantapil, the middle school coordinator, whose steady leadership has helped us all get to the stage. I'd like to circle back just really quickly to Mrs. Smith. Ms. Smith, excuse me. I just married you. I know that this program is about our students, but I feel we should acknowledge that this is your final middle school graduation as well. I want you to know that you've touched all the lives in this room today, and we are grateful for all that you have done for everyone. With great reluctance, we are releasing you back to the mainland to be closer to family and friends. With great sincerity, we wish you all the best, and you know that you'll continue to change lives for middle school students at Lake Forest Country Day School. Thank you. Mahalo also to all of the 8th grade teachers for their undying commitment to this class. They worked harder than they could have imagined in the face of incredible challenges. They labored to make this school year special. They created a place where you were safe, supported, challenged, and loved. They helped prepare you for the years ahead. Their classrooms were places of joy, curiosity, wonder, awe, and laughter. Grateful for Miss Sarah Jane Lilly for her support in staging this production and making sure her favorite old girl was ready for today, the theater. Also, we have student volunteers who are in the booth making sure that I sound as good as possible. Mr. Tishy is also hiding backstage, and thank him for his role in helping make everything work. Well, you did it. Here we are. Parents and families, thank you for your trust and confidence in Parker School. It was a year. Parents, you're extraordinary volunteers and advocates on behalf of Parker School, providing encouragement, appreciation, staffing, and resources we are grateful to receive. On behalf of every employee at the Parker School, mahalo nui loa. 8th grade, you've made it through the year and through Parker Middle School. Congratulations. Just like every other day of your life, your family is behind you. They're here to cheer you on, to celebrate with you, to encourage you, and to take maybe a few embarrassing pictures of you. Just like your Parker Ohana, they are committed to providing you with a safe, healthy, and nurturing home. It has been a privilege to work with you this year to create a safe place for you to learn and grow. So what's next? Well, next year's kind of a big deal. You start high school. It's an important milestone in life, a rite of passage. A right you earned through your hard work this year. Your parents may get a little emotional. I heard comments outside about, weren't we just here? When they realize that you've grown up faster than they could have imagined. In upper school, you will enjoy more freedoms and responsibilities. Who's ready to go off campus for lunch? Show of hands? All right. Parents, are you ready for that? I also think there might be a few varsity athletes in the class. Is anyone up for a game of basketball? All right, I got some hands here too. Yeah. The roles that you will take on this stage will get bigger. There are exciting things waiting for you in the upper school, I promise. Of course, the expectations will be higher, the work more challenging, and the rewards greater. You will continue to learn from creative, committed, and passionate teachers who are deeply committed to preparing you for your future, whatever it may hold. For those of you that are leaving Parker School, we will really miss you. To be honest, we've grown a little fond of you. I know that life holds many exciting adventures for you. Parker School will always be your school. I don't believe, and I checked with Uncle Eric, there is not a past tense for the word ohana, so you better come back and visit frequently. Ahui ho. I've been inspired by your leadership at the middle school. You've quietly role modeled for the entire school how to be a Parker Bull. You've led the way, being respectful, kind, thoughtful, and safe. And I will say that we invited you over for ice cream last week, and you destroyed 3 containers of ice cream, 4 bowls of toppings, and 2 bottles of chocolate sauce. So, respect. I hope your summer is filled with adventure, relaxation, reflection, and restoration. And I hope that your only regular scheduled cue is quiet. May swimming replace swabbing. We are here to celebrate you and your accomplishments and share our excitement with you. Congratulations to the class of 2026. Today is your day. It is my pleasure to invite Dr. David Kirk, President of the Board of Directors, to the stage to extend a welcome on behalf of the Parker School Board.
Thank you, Mr. Dunn. Aloha and good morning. I'm very happy and honored to be part of your celebration. Thank you all for including me. I will be brief, as I know that I'm standing between you and the rest of your celebrations. On behalf of the entire Board of Directors, I would like to congratulate all of you on your achievements this year, but especially the class of 26 on graduation from 8th grade. I want to take a moment to appreciate the parents, friends, and families of our graduates. Your efforts, support, and love have made all of these successes so far both possible and enjoyable. A big mahalo to you. To the amazing and wonderful teachers and staff of Parker School, we appreciate your dedication, talents, and caring. Your efforts create the soul of Parker School. Mahalo for making our little school the special place that it is. Finally, to the graduates, education is a lifelong journey filled with opportunities, challenges, and achievements. This has been a unique and remarkable year, and you have met and exceeded our expectations and are now ready for the next chapter in your adventures. I know that the entire Board of Directors is looking forward to your continued success and achievements as you progress to upper school. We're all very proud of you. Finally, again, congratulations to the class of 26 on this graduation day. Now it's my pleasure to introduce the middle school coordinator, Patrick Canapil. Thank you.
All right, thank you very much, Dr. Kirk. Good morning, and welcome families, friends, faculty, and graduates. Today, I am honored to stand here with this outstanding 8th grade class, the graduating class of 2026. We're incredibly grateful to have you all here today and to celebrate their accomplishments and to wish them well. But before we go any further, it's important to recognize someone else in this room, someone very important, who have helped you, our graduates, come this far. Graduates, I want you to take a minute to listen to a very familiar sound. I want you to listen to the voices of your parents as they call out your name. And parents, this is the participation part of the speech. I want you to let your kids hear it. Call out their names. Let them know you're here. Give them a shout. Let your kids know. Come on now. Come on now.
Yeah, Ryan. Woo!
There's a piece of that reminds me of the millions of emperor penguins that can somehow hear the sound of their parents' voice. And maybe you heard that a little bit as well. It sounds familiar. It's the sound that you've been hearing your entire life. Possibly the single most familiar sound in your world. It's one word, your name, and it means so much. It means love. It means pride. It even means the occasional, you're in trouble. These are the voices of the people who love you. These are the people who have been through your side through it all, and now they stand here with pride to watch you take this next step in the journey. Graduates, please stand and join me in applauding your parents. Come on. You can turn around, face your parents. There you go. Thank you. There it is. Thank you very much. You can have a seat. So, graduates, back to you. I congratulate each of you. Well done. In just 3 short years, you've transitioned from elementary students, kids, to rising high school students, young adults, I guess is the phrase I'll use. 3 years, when you're old enough to have gained some perspective on how short 3 years is, it is truly amazing what you have accomplished. While 3 years may seem like a long time to you, a sentiment your parents and teachers may have shared from time to time, I assure you it is not. And as I stand here alongside you, preparing to wish you farewell, I can tell you that 3 years wasn't nearly long enough to have had the privilege of serving you. Your teachers and I are immensely proud of you, as we are as sad to see you go. It's some consolation to us that even if we're not ready to see you take that next step, we know that you're ready to take it yourself. And believe me when I tell you that you're ready. Academically, emotionally, intellectually, in every sense of the word, you are ready for this next step, even if it feels like a giant one. Because the world needs you now more than ever. We need your love and empathy to help us find common ground and spread kindness to all. We need your innovation to tackle the complex problems facing our environment and our planet. We need your voices to champion your beliefs and to take action. We, us, need you. And that's a big ask. I understand that. So, as you venture into this world of unknown, I want you to remember something important, that sound of the voices you heard today calling your name. Hold close that feeling of love that it brings, and let it drive you to help spread love in everything that you do. And class of 2026, it has been an honor and a privilege to have had you here at Parker Middle School. Congratulations and good luck to you all. Thank you. Each year, we recognize 2 students who have demonstrated academic excellence as salutatorian and valedictorian. These are students who have attended Parker Middle School for all 3 years and have the highest cumulative GPA for their entire middle school careers. This year, we have a very unique situation that is incredibly representative of this group of students. This year, we're recognizing 5 students for their outstanding academic careers. Earning a 3.95 GPA, this class has 3 salutatorians, and earning a perfect 4.0, we have 2 valedictorians. At this point, I'd like to invite to the stage our salutatorians and valedictorians. Please put your hands together. to stand there, right there. Our first salutatorian is Georgia Kasemeyer. Our next salutatorian is Kaylee Fushikoshi. And our last salutatorian is Zoe Russo. And now for our valedictorians, please put your hands together for Takumi Wetherill. And our final valedictorian, Tobias Gordon. Okay, the four of you, four of you, do we get the picture? Boom, we got the shot, all right. Nice, you can have a seat, thank you very much. These brilliant students have prepared some words to share with their classmates and their community. Please help me in welcoming our first speaker, Takumi Wetherill. There you go, buddy. Go for it.
This week, I visited the lower school to say goodbye to an extraordinary teacher and hello to the teachers who I haven't seen in what feels like years. The lower school teachers shaped us into who we are today. I love talking with them and reminiscing about old memories. I looked around the lower school campus, seeing keiki of all sizes, and I started to think back to when I was there, and the memories started flooding back. At Parker, kids are valued, known, and most importantly, nurtured. This begins in the lower school Ohana. Being valued happens every day at Parker School, but very few people think about it at the time it happens. When I think back to lower school, I remember Miss Christian awarding us the candy awards that she felt represented us best. After giving them out, she started to cry, which worried some of us. She told us that this was the first time she had cried on the last day of school. When thinking back to that day, a mixture of pride for being that loved and valued is always what comes to mind. Second grade was one of my favorite grades of all time. The step to become a big kid and having one of the best teachers ever in Miss Rich. And we got a guinea pig too that year. Doesn't that sound like an unbelievable year? I have so many meaningful memories with Miss Richmond. Every day she encouraged us to read new books and try new things. In lower school, we as students were one with the teacher for the entire year. During that year, you really got to know your teacher well. As Miss Richmond got to know us, she started to give us books that she thought we would like. For me, that book was Harry Potter, and I loved it. Miss Rich really knew us and the way we learned. Having teachers who understand what we need in our life and try to help us get ready for the challenges we would face is an invaluable experience. Another famous adventure in lower school is the volcano trip. When we were in 4th grade, we took a field trip to the volcano. Me, Kawila, Colton, Sophia, Mylana, and Sierra were all in Auntie Carrie's car, and we squabbled the whole time. We talked story and learned from each other and Auntie Carrie. We learned that having friends who you can talk to about anything is something that will always be valuable in your life, that these kind of relationships will nurture us for the rest of our lives. That kind of nurturing happens every day at lower school. Coach P has this wonderful quote, "Effort isn't a mindset or an attitude, it's a choice." Making that choice is so easy when you don't know any different. However, as you grow up, it gets harder and harder. Parker School does everything they can to try and nurture us so the choice to make is easier. Our Parker Ohana has nurtured us students in ways we don't understand. But when we look back, we recognize those moments for what they are. Incredible people working hard to teach the next generation. The memories that those experiences gave us are so special, but at the time they seem like any other day. Whether we know it or not, those adventures shape who we are today. I can't believe how special my time in middle and lower school has been. The memories these times have given us are so valuable. So thank you so much, everyone in the Parker School Ohana who helped us and our class and will continue to help us in the future.
Thank you very much, Takumi. Okay, our next speakers are two speakers. Please welcome Georgia Kasemeyer and Kaylee Fushikoshi.
Finally, the day has come.
The day we graduate middle school, the day we grow from being just kids with such a limited mindset to being incredible young adults with incredible, extraordinary goals for the future.
We've come so far from being quarantined and stuck in our houses in 2020, not knowing that this virus would last us 2 more years and counting. And yes, online school was difficult, and for most of us, hard to adapt to. But COVID was what actually brought this class closer than ever before.
Even with this virus, students and teachers were thrilled to add new people into our class, making them feel welcome and a part of our ohana, whether they're from another state, 2,000 or 3,000 miles away, or if they're from the island, just 30 minutes away. Because of COVID, the class of 2026 is such a special and unique class.
We tried to come up with a word that encompasses the personality, creativity, and character of our class.
But no one word really fits. There's too many incredible individuals to describe and fit into a one-word category.
We are strong-willed.
Whether people like it or not, the class of 2026 will do what they please, and we aren't afraid of the obstacles and barriers that come in between them. We are competitive.
We're confident in our abilities to overcome whatever challenges come our way. We take no mercy on the 6th and 7th graders whenever there are any opportunities for a class competition. We play to win, and we will not take no for an answer. We are unforgettable.
People may come and go, but our ability to be who we are, the class of 2026 who just does not care about what people think of us, will stick with us throughout high school, throughout life. We are united.
We stand together as the class of 2026. We may have disputes, small fights, disagreements, but in the end, every single one of us knows we can count on one another to have our backs, and that's what makes this class unique.
Each individual in our class has a different perspective and personality, which is what makes us unmatched to any other class. Throughout our last year of middle school, every one of us has come together to create the exceptional class of 2026. We are ambitious.
Everywhere you look, you see someone taking on a new task, making our class and our people unforgettable. As we look through the crowd, we see a mix of people from different backgrounds,
different lives,
and different perspectives,
who form this amazing amalgamation that is simply indescribable with the time we have to give these speeches.
As we sit here in this historic theater, we know that the class of 26 was, will be, and is unforgettable, and we have and will leave our mark wherever we go.
Thank you, Georgia. Thank you very much, Kaylee. Our final speaker today is Tobias Gordon.
Good morning, everyone. My name is Tobias Gordon, and I am privileged to be here to speak to all of you on behalf of the class of 2026. Takumi has addressed our past, Kaylee and Georgia have addressed our present, and I would now like to address our future. This poem is called The Soil of Uncertainty. Our journey together started when we were cast into the soil of uncertainty. Plucked from the prior comfort of elementary, we landed here, overly prepared yet not quite ready for it all. Soon, the water began to trickle through the surface, nourishing us. We grew from seeds. Our lives, startled at first by the unfamiliarity of a new environment, began to break through our stubborn husks. The genesis of our life here at Parker School began. Our willowy roots began to stitch their way into the new environment. Slowly procuring comfort. Our growing reassurance for middle school led us to excellence. Our once dreadful days now almost predictable and pleasant. With our doubts dwindling, we began to push ourselves, seeking and tackling bigger challenges. Our minds open, and we let knowledge flow in. Today we leave the soil. We leave the soil that is not so uncertain anymore. We have become root-bound. The nutrients of our last 3 years here has been absorbed. And so now we leave together. The hand of high school has already taken hold. We are leaving the soil we became so tethered to. Once again, we will be cast into the soil of uncertainty. Once again, we will feel scared. Yet once again, we will establish ourselves. We will poke our sprouts through the surface and push our roots deeper into the ground. We will become comfortable with our surroundings, and we will grow from the soil of uncertainty once again. Thank you.
Thank you very much, Toby. And thank you, Georgia, Kaylee, and Zoe. You may take your seats. Make sure you leave your plaques here. I'd now like to ask the 8th grade chanters to join Toby and Takumi on the stage.
Aloha kako. The students from the class of 2026 present for all of you today this traditional Hawaiian oli, oli mahalo. We would like to take a moment to express our sincere gratitude to Auntie Michaela for working with us for this past few months, teaching us this oli in preparation for this day. Auntie Michaela, please come to the stage.
Thank you, chanters. You may take your seats. You may be seated. The middle school faculty is pleased to honor students who embody our Parker School values of excellence, integrity, and compassion. Presenting these awards will be their 8th grade advisors, Mrs. Mindy Higgins, Miss Audrey Smith, and Mr. John Polhemus. Please help me welcome them.
Excellence can be described as expecting the most of ourselves and utilizing our unique gifts to the fullest, having high yet realistic expectations, and a love of learning while exploring, evolving, and excelling in all facets of school life. This year, I am proud to announce that the recipient of the Excellence Award will be presented to Parisa Egbali.
Integrity. Integrity can be described as valuing diversity and the unique perspectives of individuals and cultures, and having qualities of responsibility, accountability, honesty, and trustworthiness. I'm pleased to announce the recipient of this year's Integrity plaque, Kingdon Simmons.
Compassion can be described as embracing the spirit of Ohana, creating an environment filled with kindness, inclusion, and empathy, where everyone is family. I'm pleased to announce the recipient of this year's Compassion Award is Ava Harris.
Now I'd like to invite Nora Goldsmith and all the 8th grade dancers to the stage.
We would like to take a moment to express our sincere gratitude to Ms. Wendy Rohrig for working with us over the past few months, teaching us a hula in preparation for this day. Would Kumu Wendy please come to the stage? The hula we will be dancing is called Nakuahivi e Lima by Helen Deshay Beamer.
Kahiki ni o nā kua hiwi e lima. Mahalo I kana ni o nā kua hiwi e lima.
Can we keep it going for the dancers? One more time, please. Thank you, dancers. You may take your seats. You may be seated. One more thing. Miss Smith has put together a slideshow for today's graduation. We hope you enjoy.
And it seemed everlasting that you would always be mine. Now you wanna be free, so I let you fly. 'Cause I know in my heart, babe, our love will never die. No, you'll always be a part of me. I'm part of you indefinitely. Boy, don't you know you can't escape me? Ooh, darling, 'cause you'll always be my baby, and we'll linger on. Time can erase a feeling that's strong, and I know you're never gonna shake me. Ooh, darling, 'cause you'll always be my baby. Hey, do-do-do-do-do-down, do-do-do-do-down, do-do-do-do-down. I ain't gonna cry, no, and I won't beg you to stay. If you're determined to leave, boy, I will not stand in your way. But inevitably, you'll be back again. 'Cause you know in your heart, babe, our love will never end. No, you'll always be a part of me. I'm part of you indefinitely. Boy, don't you know you can't escape me? Ooh, darling, 'cause you'll always be my baby, and we'll linger on. Time can erase a feeling that's strong, and I know you're never gonna shake me. Ooh, darling, 'cause you'll always be my baby. Hey, do-do-do-do-do-down, do-do-do-do-down, do-do-do-do-down. I ain't gonna cry, no, and I won't beg you to stay. If you're determined to leave, boy, I will not stand in your way. But inevitably, you'll be back again. 'Cause you know in your heart, babe, our love will never end. No, you'll always be a part of me. I'm part of you indefinitely. Boy, don't you know you can't escape me? Ooh, darling, 'cause you'll always be my baby, and we'll linger on. Time can erase a feeling
That's Mr. Tishy running the show back there. The true brains behind this operation here. All right, we will now present the diplomas to our graduates. Will the first row please rise and come to the stage? Sean Wyrick. Micah Seeley. Anders Osner. There we go. Maximo Thorndike. Bradley Victor Carlson. Tobias Gordon. Ethan Schmidt. Barry B.J. Doust. Orion Dorrance. Will the second row please rise and come to the stage? Maddie Wallman. Zoe Okamura. Uriel Aman. Lucas Gregory, King Rogers. Takumi Weathera.
But I know that they'll be gone.
Kingdon Solomon Simmons.
I'd be under the impression I was somewhere in between.
Kai A. Garcia Tobar. Oscar Amos. Isabel Mizuki Camp. All right, will the third row please rise and come to the stage? Aaron Renauer. Sierra Silva. Kaliliko Okalani Calero. Mylana Jara Hess. Sophia Schultz. Nora Lynn Goldsmith. Parisa Egbali. Kaylee Fushikoshi. Quinn Nutley. Will the fourth row please rise and come to the stage? Zoe Russo. Tamer Wessel. Ava Harris. Takara Presley. Sydney Jones. Georgia Kasemeyer. And our final graduate today, Michaela Jasmine Ann Ivanku. Before we conclude the presentation of the diplomas, please help me in recognizing 3 graduates who are not able to be here today but are hopefully joining us via Zoom: Benjamin Dworkin, Hannah Stymack, and Iolani Sanchez. You guys ready? Graduates, please rise and turn. Ladies and gentlemen, I present to you the Parker Middle School graduating class of 2026.